Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Oh, that's a fine interception. And the counter is on. Pulisic is onto this. Can he get on the end of this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Nicholas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team moving forward as soon as any opposition attack breaks down.
There's the header! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Decent chance! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front.
He's had a shot! Rafa Silva.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he shoots! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What's your opinion on that goal?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Rafa Silva. This is a promising build-up. Spread it left. It's a promising position. Oh, nice touch. Rafa Silva. And he's gone backward here. Gets his head on it! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Swings it across. Alexander-Arnold is there, and he can get that clear. Rafa Silva. That's a super give and go. Rafa Silva unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So what can they make of this? Neymar, rapid and full of intent. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And it's Dahl. Rafa Silva. Rijkaard. Thinks one through. Neymar wants to run onto this. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Rafa Silva. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Kubo. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played back. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a sweeping cross. And that was very necessary. And this is Messi. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, strongly challenged there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? João Cancelo looking to hit the byline here. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Rafa Silva. Araujo. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Modric did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. João Cancelo. Sabani. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Searching pass he's played there. That has been knocked clear. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're underway for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He's played it back. Shevchenko.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Opts for safety. And it's Silva. That has been slung wide. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Distributed tidily. Pulisic making good progress on the right-hand side. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. This looks promising. That's really well cleared. Kubo makes a dash for it.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Dahl, who does have an assist to his name. Nicely weighted. Big chance! Well, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Otamendi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Dahl. Rafa Silva. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's onside! He's in a great position here. That's a good ball out wide. Pulisic. Now Modric. Well seen, saw that coming. And he welcomes it in. He's beaten the last man. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Benfica find a position of real strength now. Spread out to the left. And it's Kubo. Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
And it's made its way to him. Cross from Cancelo. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Benfica have opted to make another change here.
Cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Dahl. Threads one in. Dahl looking to receive it in space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he's intervened well there. Plays it through. Oh, no joy this time. That's a corner kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. They've played it short. Quick look, then plays it in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Bacchio. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Barcelona are down to 10 men.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Neymar. Nicely aimed pass. Tries to play it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Dahl. Gives it back. Tries a deft little ball. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Bacchio. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, I'm Reere Laporte. He's a centre-back who's one of the best in the business when it comes to playing out from defence. He can spark quick counter-attacks or put his foot on the ball and retain it when a breather is needed. He's a very solid defender too. And opposition forwards, they're not going to get much change out of this guy.
No argument. Berenguer! Sensational from Berenguer! A finish of true class! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Arogizar. That is ended up in no man's land. Spread out to the left. Ruiz de Galarreta. Nicely spread. Gorosabal. Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. Yuri. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. He's gone for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Played out towards the right wing. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. This looks promising. Can he finish? It goes to show he is human after all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Araujo.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he was quick to react. And here's Rashford. Gorosabal clears. Keeper's dealt with that. And the shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Oh, he's having a go! And again! And that's a sharp finish! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Berenguer. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He is starved of... Goes for a shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Gundogan. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And that is out of play. And it's Gomez. Pass somewhat off target. Rashford.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Yerai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. This is a promising build-up. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal.
This is the time you need that pace.
Driving forward. Williams driving forwards. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's made its way to him. He's picked his way through. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Berenguer! A real chance and a real let-off.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Jordi Alba. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Rudiger spots it and intercepts.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. And here's Lewandowski. Gomez. Quality ball. Well, they can break here. Ruiz de Galarreta.
Minutos de descuento.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Koundé gets it clear. Tries to get it clear. Nicely weighted ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So we're into the second 45. And it's Pedri. Nicely shaped ball. It's a goal kick. Bilbao are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them getting up there? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Pedri. Shifted it to the flank. And here's Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Guruceta is herring after that one. And here's Lewandowski. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Rashford with a real chance here. Rashford! But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And he's intervened well there. That's a shade optimistic. Pedri. Rashford. Gomez wins the duel this time. Gomez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gundogan, just about up to the hour now. Now it's Mbappe. Laporte. And Uri. It's an inviting looking ball that. That's been cut out, well played. Koundé. Rudiger. Gundogan. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Koundé.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Iñaki Williams. Azar. Chance here to counter. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Rashford. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Spread to the right. And it's Gorosabel. Oh, sweet feet. Jordi Alba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Laporte clears without hesitation. And here's Rashford. That is a brilliant interception. Referee's given a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7, Hazard. El dorsal 13, el dorsal 9.
Pedri. Penetrados simply refused to be outdone there.
El dorsal 10, el dorsal 17. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Trados. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Ferran Torres. Shot could be on. Takes a shot!
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Jaureguiza. So what can they make of this? Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Bershish. Yuri. It is a corner. Jaureguiza goes short. Nico Williams makes a dash for it. Oh, good effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Guruset. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shoots! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
He leaps for it! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Not the most convincing of passes. Distributed tidily.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Jaureguiza, he's got away. Oh, played right into his path. He's onside. Guruceta had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Nico Williams stood his ground strongly. Yuri. And here's Nico Williams. The ball goes in. Oh, important interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.